Hey, Gaming Geek here with a Kickstarter preview video of Dungeons and Lasers. This is Archon Studios' plastic dungeon terrain set that they are going to be kickstarting August 13th of 2019. And go ahead and click down below in the descriptions to join their Facebook page. Also go to their website, www.dungeonsandlasers.com, and you can sign up to receive notifications for when the campaign starts, because in the first 48 hours they're going to be giving out a bonus miniature. So you want to be early in helping start off this Kickstarter. So they did send me the loot demo box. And one of the things to note about this demo set that's going to be different from final production is that they mixed the sci-fi set with the fantasy dungeon set. And so if you look here at this wall, this is a dungeon wall here as well. But when you flip it over, it is sort of an alien sci-fi set if you look at this wall here as well. So that's obviously not going to be the case when you buy a theme. All of the pieces will be sci-fi or fantasy. Before we go into that though, I want to tell you why I am excited about this Kickstarter, because this is my go-to dungeon set right now, and if you want to know how I made this, go ahead and click here and I will show you how I magnetize this. And so this is really handy for me. But one of the things that I really don't like about my 3D printed walls is that it takes up a ½ inch of the space. When I'm trying to recreate a dungeon for Dungeons and Dragons, one of the things that you'll notice is on the two-dimensional maps, they just draw a black line where there's supposed to be a wall, and it doesn't take up any space to the squares. And so you could theoretically have a character standing between the walls on this square and supposedly this square as well. But as you can see, this takes up half of the space, so this miniature can't actually stand there. So one of the things that I've always wondered about is there a solution where there is a really thin wall so that recreating D&D maps wouldn't be such a pain? I remember back in 2007 or 2008, there was a game called Mage Knight, and I think it was HeroClix or WizKids might have made it, I'm not sure. But they had a plastic 3D dungeon set. That's discontinued. You can't actually get that. I never bought those. I wish I had. But I've always wondered, why has no one mass-produced a plastic set? Because if you don't have a 3D printer, a plastic set would be great. Also, something that's affordable. And this set took me 3 months to print out. And so if I need a set immediately, why isn't there a commercially available 3D dungeon set that is in plastic? This is why I'm excited about Dungeons and Lasers, because finally we have a solution that does this. This is a really simple design. These pieces fit together. Basically, you push it together. There's no glue involved, and it's super easy to stick these together here, and they're really, really durable. Made of hard plastic. They're going to be super easy to paint. And so I am excited about this solution because look how thin these walls are, but they are really strong. Also, you can clip the floors together just by using these clips here, where you just push these into place like this. Super easy. And then all of a sudden you have a floor piece that sticks out just like that. So this is a very easy system to be able to use, and you can throw together your dungeons very quickly. The floor isn't exactly marked, but you can sort of tell that this is a 1-inch square, so you can have your miniature standing, and you obviously know that these are the places that they're going to fit in. So you can create all kinds of stuff here, and again with my demo set, you can actually make it multi-level fairly easily. That's not a problem at all. And you can add these pieces to these edges really quickly, and it stays together so you can move it around. You can pre-build your dungeons and then add pieces as people are exploring each room. One of the solutions that I'm looking for actually is for a game that I just kickstarted last month called Alter Quest. And the board is actually the same as the old HeroQuest Classic. And so I was looking for a 3D solution to that, because trying to make that with these chunky walls was going to be pretty hard. I'm hoping that this is going to be the solution where I can recreate the board, have a 3D board for Altar Quest because these walls are so thin. So I do have a question. So one of the things that, if let's say I have a wall sticking out here and I connect these two, right? This is as far as these two pieces go. What happens is that the floors are not lining up. Now, I did go to their website and it does look like they have an inside room on one of their floor plans, and the wall does look different than these walls. So I'm hoping that there is an option where we can create or set walls right along the edges here, because that will be critical in making sure that there aren't these gaps in the floors where I would have to stick in another wall here to get rid of that gap. But other than that, I do think and am excited about this set and excited about all the different things that we're going to be able to do in connecting these pieces together. I mean, look how easy that is to do that, and then to pull it apart is relatively simple, and you can basically create whatever scenario or setup that you want. So go ahead and click below again and sign up to be notified of when the campaign starts, and you can jump in on this exciting Kickstarter. I think if the price on this is affordable, this is going to be your best bet in creating a table full of a 3D dungeon or a 3D ship for the sci-fi set. They're going to be multi-tier. It looks like some of the stretch goals might be furniture and other add-on items. So make sure you check that out and jump in supporting this project. So that's it for me, for Gaming Geek. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and stay tuned for more news about games and gaming products that make our hobby great.